recently presented a keynote speech at the Melbourne Electric Vehicle Show, which was an amazing show, guys. It was fantastic to be there because I discovered some really new electric cars that I had not seen before. Even when I went to China, one of them I didn't see was an Xpeng or Xpeng or Xiaopeng, however you pronounce it. Their new electric van or MPV, which is blowing my mind. I feel like I need one of them. At least I know my boys would love it. Anyhow, it was a fantastic experience. Loved it. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I really loved seeing you all there, or all the people that were there. It was great to meet so many of you. There'll be another show in Sydney in November. Come to the Sydney show. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be even more new EVs. Speaking of more new EVs, at the show, I revealed 53 new electric cars that are coming over the next 18 months to Australia. Australians, you'll be able to buy these. I believe all of them should be on sale. A couple of them might be missing, but it's possible that every single one of these EVs will be available. If you combine these 53 new models with the 40 new models coming from mainstream automakers, there is nearly 100 new models of electric cars coming over the next 18 months. And I'm pretty sure I've missed something, guys. Let me know in the comments, because I'm thinking to myself, what have I missed? What have I missed here? I'm thinking hard, and I'm sure I've missed something. And if I haven't, well, it's possible I haven't, but I'm sure that new models will be revealed, because this doesn't include anything from Neo. I reckon Neo's going to come, guys, to Australia, but it doesn't include anything from Neo. Now keep in mind, here in Australia we have no import taxes. We have no automotive industry. There's nothing to take away from. There's nothing to threaten. We have no import taxes on these vehicles coming from China. We also know that more models, more competition puts pressure on prices. I do know some pricing from some of these manufacturers that I'm not allowed to tell you. I promise that I'll say nothing. I'll keep my mouth shut. I have to do that, otherwise I won't be told this stuff in future. But I can tell you right now, the price of some of these vehicles it's amazing. I mean, not far off what you pay in China. That's crazy. So guys, here are these 53 new models. This new model here will go in alphabetical order is Aeon's Hyper GT. Also coming, Aeon Y and the Aeon V. The Aeon Y in China, there is a version of the Aeon Y with a 1,000 kilometer range. It's got a new battery. It's called the Sponge battery. Aways are bringing in the U6 and the U5. Very good value Aways vehicles. BYD. We already know BYD are coming, but they're also bringing, not many people know this, the BYD Fangcheng Bao, the Bao 3 and the Bao 5. Two different models of the Bao SUVs. Now, these are plug-in hybrids, but I think they're still pretty impressive. If that's the kind of car you need, they're coming. The BYD Sea Lion, that's coming as well. The BYD Shark, the BYD Seal, the new version. Now, the new version, I'm a bit disappointed. It's got less range than the old version. Does it have the new BYD Blade battery version 2? A little disappointing to hear that, but anyhow, the BYD Dolphin, the newer version, has just come out. The Chang'an Deepal G318, pretty cool looking vehicle, I think. The Chery Omoda 5 EV. Now, the Chery Omoda 5 EV is a very similar size to a BYD Atto 3, and it should be similar price, I'd say. GAC's M8. So that's one of 3 different models that GAC are bringing in. GAC are also bringing in the ES9 and the E9. So 3 different models. GAC actually own the brand we just talked about, which is Aeon. And Aeon are one of the fastest growing EV manufacturers in the world. They sell historically around 40 to 50,000 EVs every single month. Now, GAC also make Toyota's EVs for them. It's a joint venture partnership, but we know that GAC actually are the ones that make them. The Geely Galaxy E5. There's a lot of excitement around the Galaxy E5. Galaxy is Geely's EV brand, more of a budget EV brand. Zeekr is their more premium brand. The Galaxy E5 will have the new Geely Aegis short blade battery. That's a big feature to have in what should be a very affordable car. Hyundai's Ioniq 7. Now, I know Hyundai is they're not a Chinese manufacturer, but the Ioniq 7 should be a good car, and it's definitely worth having a look for. think of Hyundai. There's also the new Kia vehicles. You've got the Kia EV3 and the EV5. The EV3 is meant to be coming in early 2025, and the EV5 is meant to be coming within the next few months. There's been some weird delays. Now, I should mention, Kia and Hyundai, I believe that they will probably exit China, but they'll just make cars in China for export. They don't sell enough cars in China to really kind of merit actually sticking around. So they'll manufacture cars there, like the Kia EV3 and the EV5, and then they can ship those to other countries, such as Australia. Next, we have the IM Motors. They're bringing in multiple models. And this hasn't been officially announced, but I have been told by numerous sources in the industry that IM Motors, which make premium electric vehicles, they are like a partner brand to MG. Parent company is SAIC. They're coming in. They've got some really, really good technology. They're impressive. JAC T9, that's their electric pickup truck. I hope that's coming. I've heard that it is. Jetour, some kind of Jetour EV is coming. I don't know what model it is, but that's coming to market. All right, next we have Leap Motor. Stellantis purchased a percentage of Leap Motor. I believe it's about 10% of the company. And Leap Motor are planning on manufacturing vehicles in Italy for the European car market. They'll manufacture a range of different Stellantis brands. Stellantis will put their own brand on. If you buy an Alfa Romeo EV, it'll probably be a Leap Motor at some point in time. Anyway, Leap Motor, I've mentioned this brand on the channel many times. I've made numerous videos about them because they make very affordable EVs. Could be the most affordable EV in Australia. The C10 and also the T03. They're meant to be coming in late 2024. So I'm looking forward to seeing those. That'll be great. LDV's new electric pickup truck, electric ute, looks amazing. Blowing my mind, that thing. I love the look of it. And it's going to be much better than the existing LDV electric ute, which is, to be honest, not very good. The LDV eDeliver 7. Now, that's on sale right now. So that's a van, an electric van that's very well priced. The Lotus Evija, or Evija, the Lotus Elytra, that is meant to be coming next month. And the Lotus Emeya, that's meant to be coming in the fourth quarter. Now, although all those Lotus vehicles are very, very nice, very fast, luxurious, a little bit out of my price range. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one of them each, but yeah, I don't see a big market for Lotus simply because they're quite expensive and probably not the kind of, at this point in time, not really a direct competitor yet to Mercedes-Benz. They could be. I mean, I personally love the Lotus brand. The Lotus Exige was for a long time, my dream car. And that's the kind of car that I think Lotus should be making. A Lotus Exige, an electric version of that. Or a Lotus Elise. Those would sell, Lotus. I'm putting that out there to you. Lynk & Co are coming. Lynk & Co are coming with, I don't know which models. Potentially EVs, potentially plug-in hybrids. Obviously, they specialize in plug-in hybrids, but they do make EVs as well. The MG Cyberstar. That's going to be coming in the second half, so over the next few months at some point in time. Electric convertible. Apparently, MG are actually working on a coupe version of the Cyberstar as well. So that'd be a fun sports car. The MG S5. I've heard rumors that might be coming. Nita S. Nita S. There has been media reports that Nita are bringing their cars. A lot of people think the best value EVs you can buy in China are Nita models. Now, not the most luxurious or anything like that, but the best value. So the Nita S, very, very affordable. You can get them for around $12,000, the Nita S, I think, in China. Look for those. That could be a really good value EV to get in Australia. All right, next, we're the Polestar 3, which is, after my experience of driving a Polestar 2 all weekend, I've got to say Polestar, I'm impressed by their cars, and I would love to have a Polestar 3 or a Polestar 4. The Polestar 4 is coming as well. And that's coming apparently this month. The Polestar 3 is going to be coming within the next month or two. Radara. Not going to be called Radara, or actually not going to be called Radar. It's called Radar in China and in Southeast Asia. But in Australia, Geely's new electric pickup truck or electric ute will be called the Radara RD6. So electric ute. That could be one. That could be the first in Australia. It looks really good, actually. Skywell ET5. Now, if you want your heart disease cured, diabetes cured, if you have flatulence, if you fart a lot, the CEO of Skywell says you buy an ET5 and it will cure all of those issues. I'm serious. He actually did say that on numerous occasions, and he was serious. Yeah. All right, Smart. Smart are also owned by Geely. As you can see, Geely has many car brands now. The Smart number 1 and the Smart number 3, they are both coming in September. Volvo, the Volvo EX40 and the EC40, they're coming over the next few months. You've also got the Volvo EX30, that's already on sale now. The Volvo EX90, that's coming in late 2024. So that's Volvo's 5 or 7 seat luxury electric SUV. Then you've got the Xpeng G6. The G6, I think, guys, is going to sell, could be one of the best selling EVs in Australia within 6 months, based on the pricing that I've seen, based on the crowds at the Melbourne EV show. Looking at the G6, there was so much interest. I was quite amazed by just how many people want to buy a G6. They love the look of it. They're thinking this is a good value. It's the kind of size we need, the boot space I need. I can afford this. I can see them selling really well. Xpeng's other models, they are coming. So we've got the Xpeng G9. The G9 is going to be coming by the end of next year. And also the X9. The X9 SUV. Oh, not SUV, I should say. It's an MPV. And there'll be various seat configurations. You can get that in a 4-seat version. You can get that in a 7-seat version, a 6-seat version. It is seriously a very luxurious MPV, and it will compete with Zeekr. Speaking of Zeekr, I'll get to them in just a minute. First of all, we got the Tesla Model Y Juniper. That should be coming either December or January. That's what I predict. We don't know exactly the month, but it will be coming, within the next 6 months. The Zeekr X is going to be on sale in October or November of this year. The Zeekr X is going to be, I believe, one of the best value luxury EVs ever in Australia's history. I'm actually very intrigued by this, and I'm actually considering maybe buying one of those, maybe even an Xpeng as well. I love both of those cars. I'm going to compare the two of them, guys. I want to get your feedback. Which one would you get? Now, it's true the Zeekr X is a little bit smaller than an Xpeng G6, but I'm a big fan of them. The Zeekr 009, that's coming in late 2024. The Zeekr 7X, which is a direct competitor to the Tesla Model Y, that will be here, I believe, by probably about the end of next year. And that thing is crazy. 560 kilowatt charging speed, just insane power, very, very technologically advanced, probably possibly the most technologically advanced vehicle here, not in terms of software, but in terms of motors and the vehicle's integration with its new battery pack, the Chilin 2.0 batteries. So very, very amazing. As you can see, guys, this long list of vehicles, and I'm sure I haven't listed everything here, shows you some incredible options you'll have over the next 18 months. There's going to be so many good choices. I don't think people can come away and say, oh, there's nothing there I want. Now, there is one issue here. I mean, the Australian car market, it is pretty well dominated now by pickups, by utes. And we can't change people's buying decisions. So rather than doing that, I think it's just the best thing to do. You provide more vehicles. Now, what do we got in that segment that's coming? I mentioned the JAC's electric vehicle. I don't know if that's going to be that great. Maybe okay. But the LDV ute, that looks really good. BYD Shark, that's a plug-in hybrid. I think an electric version will be coming the following year, an all-electric version the following year with BYD's new Blade Battery 2.0, which would give it the range it needs. But there's not a whole lot in the electric ute space. Manufacturers, we need more of those to meet the market, to meet people who want those types of vehicles. The other thing I think we need is large kind of 7-seat boxy type vehicles that Australians seem to love, like Toyota Prados and Toyota Land Cruisers and the Ford Everest, those kinds of vehicles. Now the Xpeng G9, that's a big vehicle. That's more of a luxury type vehicle. So those are some segments that I can see the market filling up. There'll be some other vehicles. I know those vehicles exist in China. There will be some models to fill that space over the coming years. And of course, they'll have plenty of towing. They'll have advanced battery technology, providing a lot of range, very fast charging. Speaking of very fast charging, the Xpeng G9 charges at 315 kilowatt. Some of these other EVs will charge similar speeds. So EV charging speeds are improving. So is energy density, meaning more range will be coming to these vehicles. Guys, the next few years are going to be insane. And here in Australia, we are very, very lucky. Thank you for watching.